My name is Princess Lee. I'm an agronomist and the Deputy Farm Manager at Model Agricultural Productions Limited. In our very first crop cycle, we planted sweet potatoes. What we noticed was that the yield that we were expecting, we did not achieve that, and that was mostly due to the fact that we relied on slips from other farmers who would have had their potato slips for many years. Old slips that would have been carrying a heavy virus load and thus reducing our yield. Because of this, we thought that we needed to approach an entity that could provide us with clean plant material. And the person that came in mind was SRC, the Scientific Research Council. We approached them and explained to them our objectives and what we wanted to accomplish with our sweet potatoes, and they were able to give us two varieties, the Clarendon and the Yellow Belly sweet potato slips. We bought the tissue culture from them, which were F1 from the beginning, and thus we used those slips to plant outfield and to expand our own outfield nursery. Now with these F1 varieties that we would have received from SRC, we are expecting a significant increase in the sweet potato yields coming this crop cycle when we'll be planting them out. What we noticed in our very first crop cycle when we planted sweet potatoes was that the slips that we received from farmers before had a lot of pest problems. We had a lot of worms that would be affecting the leaves, and we also had problems with fungal issues and virus symptoms that would indicate a heavy virus load. This was, however, different when we bought our tissue culture plants and had our outfield nursery. We realized that all those pest and disease problems that we were having before in crop cycle 1, we did not experience that with the nursery. We didn't have to spray as much. We didn't have to spend a lot of time in the field. We didn't have to spend a lot of time using a lot of chemistries for fungus or bacteria or insect control. And this caused the expense for caring for the nursery went down significantly, and it also helped us to see that with clean plant material, the cost of production would also go down when it is that we're transplanting our slips from our infield nursery out into the production area. Model agriculture, as it says in our name, we want to be the model farm or the model concept. So we're always trying to introduce new strategies from Israel and merging them with what we do in Jamaica. In doing so, we are looked upon by other farmers in the surrounding area, for example, farmers in the agro parks, farmers in the Bushy Park and the Colbeck area, as to what it is that's going on here, what are the new things that we're doing, and how can they learn and benefit from it. So when we started our sweet potato nursery program with the F1 varieties from SRC, we were able to offer some of these slips to farmers in the area for them to test and see how well these slips are doing in their location. So far, the comments and the results that we've had from distributing to a few farmers has been exceptional. Their yields have improved because they would have planted long before us while we were expanding our nursery, and they saw where incidents of certain pests that they would normally encounter with the slips were a lot lower. Relying on us for information and guidance with some of the technologies and the different approaches that we would have implemented at Model has been beneficial to surrounding farmers and other entities in the farming community. I would definitely encourage farmers to go into SRC, because I realized that sweet potatoes weren't in the tissue culture lab. Sweet potatoes wasn't the only crop that they focused on in giving you clean plant material. They have ginger. I saw where they had some in their nursery. They had pineapples. They had several other crops that farmers can go to take a look at to see what's going on and how they can get clean plant material to improve their production. I'd like to extend gratitude to SRC because of how they walked with us in the process of getting our clean plant material, and because of how readily we were able to call to say, okay, we're having this issue, what can we do? And they catered to our needs, they catered to our objectives, and they helped us to realize that we approaching production from a scientific point of view, from all angles, is very important in order for us to meet our objectives, secure jobs, and to contribute to sustained production in Jamaica. So SRC, I thank you. Model Agricultural Production, I'd like to say thank you for your assistance.